Hi guys, I'm Colleen.
I'm Crystal.
Happy Sunday.
Every Sunday we're going to come to you with a little Sunday sip and chat. Cheers.
Is it Tito's? The world may never know.
You'll never know.
All right, so we're coming to you live every Sunday, like we said. We're going to be giving some funny stories, some embarrassing stories,
Tips and tricks.
some fails.
Epic fails.
Yeah, we have a lot of those. All good things. And we're excited to be sharing our journey of teaching, our love for teaching, our love for each other.
Our passion for each other. I'm for teaching.
Yeah, for teaching.
Truthfully, I invited Kyle over because I haven't seen her. Because the last time we spoke to you guys, we told you that she left the building.
Dun, dun, dun.
So Colleen decided to take a position in a 4th grade building, so we're no longer building neighbors.
Yeah, we went from being a staircase away last year to like 5 minutes away.
It's not that serious.
No, but it feels pretty.
Yeah,
It feels like
500
a world
miles.
away. Yeah.
So we had to carve out some time to get together and kind of talk about the beginning of the school year. Like, we're already a month in.
Yeah.
1 down, 9 more to go. And we haven't even got to catch up on like beginning of the year stuff. And I know she had a whole classroom set up, new grade. I saw pictures. They look phenomenal. We'll share those later. So yeah.
Full disclosure, though, we are normal people, normal teachers.
Are we normal?
Well, all right.
Normal's not fun.
We're average teachers.
We did both just make our tenure, though.
We did. That was exciting.
So, but full disclosure, yeah, no, we're not veterans by any means of the word, but we're just here to kind of have fun together, have fun with you guys, and share some organized chaos.
Yeah, organized chaos. That's the word. Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
So my classroom setup this year, I'm gonna jump right in. Was easy peasy. It's like year 12 in kindergarten for me, so I try not to stress the classroom setup too much. But you, on the other hand, had a palette of your entire 2nd grade classroom in our building.
Oh my god, the chaos. So switching buildings is stressful. Switching buildings within the district, I didn't think would be stressful. It was stressful. My new building was under construction, so my classroom consisted of 3 pallets that lived in my old gymnasium for the entire summer up until
2 days before school?
2 days.
2 days.
So it was so much fun. But
no, Colleen came in and was like, put them on the top of my car. Like, put them on the roof of the car.
Yeah.
She got a little crazy.
Got a little crazy. I was like, I will take everything myself and carry it by horse and buggy if I need to, because I need to set up my classroom.
My most favorite memory of you from the beginning of the school year was the phone call. Like, talk me off the ledge. Am I being crazy and irrational? Can I physically take my stuff?
And
I said,
what
no.
did you say?
I said, you're not crazy.
I would do the same thing.
I would do the same thing, but you don't have a forklift, sweetheart. So
we made it work.
That was fun. You did make it work.
All my stuff got there. All my stuff. Oh, and while all this was happening, I was in a boot because I had a broken toe. So on top of
for like what who breaks their toe this many times? How many times, Colleen?
3.
3rd time.
All stupid reasons.
Who breaks their toe? You have a
This
toe
one
problem.
was because I just tripped over my own foot. And I
Drink
broke
more
it.
milk. It helps with your bones.
Got milk? Apparently not. It's because I switched to almond milk.
That is why.
That's why. I need to switch back to whole milk.
I think though that stressful like moment, and then you had so much help. I know Dad came.
Jakey came.
Jakey came.
The Hubs.
Jakey's the Hubs. Jakey's his nickname. So I offered to help, but you seemed you had a lot of hands on deck.
Yeah, we dove right in. So that was awesome. And my dad's a teacher, so that was nice for him. Like, he had the vision of like, okay, I know all these things kind of need to go together. Just tell me where. And Jake is a math guy. So he was like, what do I do with this? Where do I put it?
I pick things up
and
put them down.
Yeah. He's like, I put this over there, now what? And it was like, okay.
This was true story. 4 years ago, my now husband, but then I guess boyfriend, came in to help me set up my kindergarten classroom. He teaches high school. Enough said. And I go, you can help me with the borders on my bulletin board. And he legit what are borders? Oh, okay. That's how the day went. So, note to self.
Note to self.
Don't have him help me with the bulletin boards.
Yeah, no, this is why my dad was helpful. He was an elementary school teacher, so it was like different.
So he knew the lingo.
Yeah.
Good.
But it was good. That was like a rough start, but it was so much fun, and I love doing up my classroom, and I'm that obnoxious person who's like painting bulletin boards, and I met my custodian real fast. I was in the middle of painting a bulletin board that I probably shouldn't have been painting, and he walked in, and I was mid-roller, and I was like, "Hi, I'm Colleen. Nice to meet you. Nothing to see here." He was like, "Oh my god, 2 things. 1, you're a Ranger fan, and 2, you're using painter's tape, so I'll allow it." I was like, "Yes!"
I have to say, the custodians are like the silent angels of the building. Like, couldn't do anything without them. They are phenomenal. You made quite an impression, though, in that new building. You walked in with a boot. You unloaded your own pallet from the parking lot.
From the parking lot.
And then you were painting and you weren't supposed to be.
It was alright.
Shame on you.
It was great.
I have no fun stories.
From the start of the
not with classroom setup. I was like very I did summer school in that building, in my building, so I kind of went in and out, and I was like organizing my classroom library and, you know, all that fun stuff that we have to do, but
those are important.
Super, super important.
And it takes so much time, and you don't want to do it once
all the
year
labeling
starts and the kids are there.
But I purposely did not go crazy with like the quote unquote Pinterest classroom this year. And I'll tell you why. A, we did remote for a year. And I realized
that's a whole nother episode in itself.
By the way, it wasn't my choice. It was Colleen's By the way, a lot of things that I do that Colleen has talked me into are never my choice originally. No. She has this power over me. I decided that because we were remote and I realized that kids don't need a classroom to love, to learn, and to feel supported and to grow.
Community.
Right, to have a community to grow. That I wouldn't go back into the classroom and spend 10 hours with a Cricut making, and no offense to the teachers that do.
I love my Cricut.
This one. But I purposely was like, I'm not spending the last 2 free days of my summer, hanging up, tassels and stuff. But yeah, it is your home away from home. But also you want these babies to walk in and feel that there's a cozy corner and that they belong, and it's not you can't do it in the snap of a finger, and it doesn't happen overnight, and there's a lot of planning and organization and money that goes into it. So money that goes into it. Yeah.
Well, how many Amazon over under? How many Amazon boxes did you order this year for?
Is my husband watching this? Probably about 25.
Oh, my heart.
Probably about 25.
Yeah, mine was probably slightly under that, but not by much.
Yeah, just between
Amazon Prime, shout out.
But this is my fault too. Like instead of reusing what I had last year, I decided to go with a completely different theme, like Pete the Cat. I never did Pete the Cat before, so I had to buy the posters, and I had to buy the little labels, and I had to buy the stuff for the bulletin board, and of course I had to get the little mini Converse keychains. They were cute, right?
Those are really
so it's all my fault. It's all my fault. Passion.
But that's the point. Like, the point is we're putting in all this effort because we want our kids to feel love. We want them to be excited to come back to school. We want to be excited to come back to school. And setting up is fun. We spend so much time in this room, and I think that's why. We're just making it a good learning space. So, that's our back to school.
That's it. That's our back to school rant.
Rant.
We're going to do a before after of Kyle's new 4th grade classroom.
Yeah. That'll be up
because that's exciting, and I saw them. The pictures look amazing. And she went and got new bins.
Oh,
that was like the number one thing. You were like, "Oh, can I tell you what I did today? I went to the Container Store. Done. I was hooked." Yep. What about the Container Store? Tell me more.
What color was it?
I need all the details. But I think the most important thing beginning of the school year was for me setting just more like a sense of when you walk in the door, you feel loved. You feel like that you belong, you're a part of something, because I feel like at the end of the day when kids leave, it's how you made them feel, not
that first day.
Not how cute your classroom was. Yeah. So always focus more on like how you're going to make kids feel, and that trust you're going to build and the respect you're going to build.
And if you love the space, your kids are going to
love it. Yeah, absolutely.
Should. And if they don't,
I'm just kidding. Anyway, friends, that's a wrap. We'll see you next week on our Sunday Sip and Chat. Cheers.